Good morning. Welcome back to KPRC 2 Plus Now. 8:19 on our Friday morning. Jay's House is a local nonprofit working to help boys in the foster care system. Here to talk about the local organization is President and Chair of the Board, Adam Picnic, and Executive Director, Marla Wortman. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us.
Thank you for having us.
You know, this is the season of giving. It's the season of helping our neighbors. These boys are part of our community, and helping them, making sure they have what they need, especially during the holiday season, is so important. Talk to us about how this nonprofit got started here in Houston.
All right, so Jay's House, you know, we each have a unique story of how we became involved with kids in foster care. But kind of a reoccurring theme for our team has been a faith in God, a faith in His people, a desire to love those who need love, and to care for those who can't care for themselves. So that's kind of what's inspired us to start this journey. Now, how Jay's House got started goes back to early 2021. We were volunteering in a mentoring and tutoring program with a group home for boys in foster care. And that program was going on for a couple years, and it was awesome. All right, we could see the impact with the boys. We could see the impact with our volunteers in our community.
The positive change.
Yes, positive change. You know, it was, I mean, it really was awesome to see. It was an experience that changed my life for sure.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, that relationship ended quite abruptly. In fact, just a couple days later, the group home shut down. Mm-hmm. So we were left all pretty distraught. We met at Kingwood Methodist Church the next weekend to kind of talk about what happened. And I was looking around that room, and people were sad, mad, confused. They were really hurt, and I was looking at them thinking, like, this can't be the end. It's like, this has got to be, you know, is this something that's going to be bigger, better, greater that can come out of this? And that was kind of the first thought of what Jay's House might be.
We can do more.
That's right.
We can do more. And with that, addressing the needs, the physical needs, the emotional needs of these boys who wind up, any child who winds up in the foster care system, it's not because of something they have done.
Never.
And so meeting those needs and meeting them where they are is very important. Probably not always easy.
Not always easy.
Yeah. Talk to us about how you've been able to do that and how you do that.
So Jay's House, we started Jay's House to actually be a group home for boys in the foster care system that have experienced severe, intense emotional trauma. And research has shown that children with prolonged trauma and stress, it affects and changes their actual brain and their body, physical changes in the body in very negative ways. And so when that happens, this often presents itself in these children with behavior problems, academic problems, social skill issues, and overall health and wellness issues. So these children that have these behaviors and these issues often find it very difficult to find a foster or an adoptive family. So at Jay's House, our programs are specifically focused on providing healing therapies that address the root cause of those physical changes that have occurred. And so for us, we have therapies that actually signal the brain to trigger the natural healing process that is supposed to go on, to eliminate those dysfunctional brain waves and to create new ones. This coupled with the proven trauma therapy, EMDR, occupational therapy, providing a family support program for them, providing relationship therapy for them, is part of our overall program. We also have programs that are designed to meet their physical and emotional needs, like our mentoring program. We saw great success in the boys' home that we had partnered with for several years, and so that's going to be something that's at the core of what Jay's House does. Mentoring programs have proven to bring in, increase development opportunities for these children, increase self-esteem. It enhances their overall outlook on life, and it actually reduces a lot of the negative effects that stress and trauma has caused to them. One of the other things is we have life skills program that's going to teach them the basics that they don't get since they haven't been in a long-term home. So personal hygiene, how to go grocery shopping, things that they're going to need when they leave the foster care system or when they find a forever family are very important to us. A nutritional program that teaches them to eat to maintain their health and their bodies versus consuming the junk food that just makes them feel better short term. The difficult part is their insurance doesn't cover most of these therapies. So each one, though, is essential to helping the boys succeed in what they need to do. And so Jay's House is committed to actually raising the funds to provide all of those programs for them.
Really a holistic approach
Absolutely.
to tackling this matter. Two more questions. Inspiration behind Jay's House. Is there a person when it comes to Jay that we're talking about?
Okay, so the Jay in Jay's House is a tribute to the boys in foster care that inspired this journey. So Jabez, Josh,
very
Jaquan,
sweet.
James, Jaden, Jordan, and we could go on. But when reflecting, it's like, man, a lot of these boys' names started with Jay. Jay is also for Jesus, our spiritual leader. So at Jay's House, we feel like if we can stay focused on the needs of the boys and the teachings of Jesus, that we'll be able to change lives.
Adam and Marla, my last question for you, people watching right now, listening, if they feel compelled to want to help out, to get involved, how can they go about doing so?
So the ways to help Jay's House, I mean, number one, we're trying to get this thing going, right? Make this vision a reality. So a charitable donation would be awesome. You can get that website, jshouse.org. You can also go there to contact us about volunteer opportunities. I mean, we have opportunities now with events and some administrative professional services. But once we open up the Home to Boys, we'll have tutoring, mentoring, all the programs that Marla talked about. Those will all require a great amount of support from our community. And then, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at JS House Inc., JS House INC. Share our story if you find something interesting. And then pray with us.
Absolutely.
Pray for the boys in foster care, pray for the child advocates, the caseworkers, the social workers, the judges, everybody involved. And then also, please pray for our leadership in getting Jay's House going, that we keep our focus on the boys and create an opportunity for them to succeed.
They say it takes a village, and this is proof that it certainly
100%.
does. We so much appreciate you both coming in this morning.